Hey guys, I'm back again with another random Pokemon episode. Let's see what Pokemon we get. Three, two, one, go! Aaron. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're here with Aaron. So the first Aaron card was EX Ruby and Sapphire, illustrated by Midori Harada. I would say that this card is actually quite nice for a first Aaron card. I really like the simplistic design of the Pokemon. He's kind of like laying down. You get to see his eyes, you get to see his face, you get to see his body, and then he has a bunch of crystals around it. So it's very expressive. It's very kind of succinct, and just very cute. Our next one is going to be the Aaron from EX Ruby and Sapphire. So we have two in the same set, which is very nice actually to see. So we have two different artists' perspective, and this is absolutely Mitsuhiro Rida's artwork. You can just kind of tell, um, when you've looked at enough Pokemon cards like I have, you can definitely tell the styles of these artists. Um, this card is really nice too. You get to see Aaron's face, you get to see his body, you get to see his legs. You get all this like kind of like the basis of what this Pokemon is like, but you also have a little bit more intrigue as it looks up with like the light peeking through the roof, ceiling, sorry, not the roof. We also have one more card in EX Ruby and Sapphire of Aaron. This is by Ken Sugimori, I can definitely tell. Way less expressive than the other two. Not gonna say it's like one of the worst cards of all time or anything like that, but it's definitely my least favorite one so far. EX Sandstorm, we saw one illustrated by Atsuko Nishina, so this one is pretty cute. I like how it's laying down in some sand. It's looking up through the tree branches, or like the leaves of the tree. I think it's very dynamic in terms of like the pose, and it looking up. It's very cute, and the colors are quite nice. They're soft. You can very much so tell that it's Nishida's work. And then next we have two from Team Magma versus Team Aqua. So first we have this one by Katsura Tabata. I like the pose. I really like how upset the Pokemon is. I like how it's standing on the boxes as well, and I think that changes with its evolutions, so that's quite a nice decision. And then, yeah, it just looks super upset because it's an evil team's Pokemon. You got the same artist working on a different kind of like location for the card. Same thing, angry vibe, but definitely prefer the one on the boxes just because like the location. Um, these two are pretty cute though. We have the Aaron from Legend Maker by Miki Tanaka. I like how this one is like bending a railroad. It's like kind of like turning it with its hands. And you get to see some nice different colored plants in the background. You get to see the sky, blue sky, and then the railroad has some like textured gravel, which looks pretty nice. I like Tanaka's style. It's very simplistic, but it is very effective. Next, I think we have, yes, Aaron by Masakazu Fukuda. This one's going to be from EX Hollow Phantoms. I like how it's like looking off into the distance as it stands on top of like a cliff. I like the sky in the background. The clouds look very nice. Um, the Pokemon is very big on the card, which is something that's good. I would say for a small Pokemon like Aaron to kind of, Aaron, same thing. Aaron, I don't know. I say Aaron. To kind of like take up most of the card just because it gives it a little bit more like um jurisdiction. Well, we have one by Ayakusupe from Crystal Guardians. I just finished reviewing this card. It was one of my favorite cards in the set. I love Ayakusupe's artwork a lot, but this card is really, really nice. I love how the crystals around it are glowing, and I love how the Crystal Guardian set kind of has like that crystal-y vibe. A lot of the cards feature multi different colored crystals in them, which is a very, very cool idea. And Ayakusupe did a fantastic job on this there, and I like how it's looking up. I love the shading, and I love the palm trees that can be seen right above it. We have the Aaron from EX Power Keepers by Tomokazu Kamiya. This one's also standing on like a railroad, so it's kind of in the same location that the one on Legend Maker was. But this one has like a very nice looking texture, like sea in the background, and then it's got like a purple sky, and it has like that signature Kamiya style where it's like kind of like stretched out, which is very, very cute. We have one from Mysterious Treasures. Man, Aaron has a lot of cards. I should kind of start going a little bit quicker. Mysterious Treasures, Yukamori. This one's cute, standing on some little rocks. Rising Rivals, Aaron by Takao Uno. This one's, you can actually see his mouth, which is pretty cool, and it's using some like kind of trash or like some blocks or something like that in an alleyway. We have the one from Undaunted by Match. Match is a really, really good artist. I love how it's just kind of standing with like the facility in the background. We have one from Triumphant by Kagemaru Himeno. This one's really cool. I like the Sakura tree in the background and then the wavy kind of like lines around it. It says it stands on some rocks. Next we have one by Sumiyoshi Kizuki. This one is going to be from Dragons Exalted. So it's kind of standing on top of like a bridge as it has like the very like different textured metallic bridge parts in the background with a nice blue sky as it looks in the distance. We have one from Plasma Blast by Shigenori Negishi. I like how it's like coming out of a cave. It's looking to the left and it's very like the color contrasts very well on this card. We have one from Everyone's Exciting Battle. Never seen that card before. Can't even read the illustrator. We have an Aaron black and white promo from by Koki Saito. Wow, this one is really good quality. This card looks really good too. I like how it's like taking a chunk out of a car with like the night sky in the background. I've never ever seen this card before, but I think it looks really nice. I like the buildings. I like the sky. Koki Saito is a really good artist. We have the Team Magma's Aaron from Double Crisis by Akira Komiyama. I really like the colors in this one. It looks very like comic book-esque, very like manga comic book-esque. All the Pokemon have like these nice like white black outlines, and then the colors are really nice too. With like the deep blue, and then all the Aarons are all white, and then you have the Team Magma and Team Aqua grunts kind of like fighting. Um, you have one from Crimson Invasion by Tokia. Kind of hard to see, but this one looks really cool. There's like two different Arons outside of like a giant building. We have a Ken Sugimori one, whatever. Don't want to talk about it. Darkness Ablaze one by Naoya Kimura. This one is super nice. I really love the background on this one. I love how it's like this mossy rock, and then the trees on the right side of the Pokemon. You have some like ferns and grass, and then you have like the nice, really nice like misty kind of blue background. We have one from Chilling Reign. Kyoko Umamoto. This one is very cute. It's like chewing on some nuts and bolts as it's like dismantling something, and then it's got some chains in the background that are dropping off some things, and then it looks like it's on some kind of bridge, and it's kind of like destroying the bridge, which is kind of cool. We have one from Crown Zenith by Soso. This one is cute. It's chomping on like a little wheel. Aaron likes to eat a bunch of metal, and I guess that's something that I'm noticing in all these cards. And we have the final one by Kapow, which is a very new artist. The one from Mask of Change. This is a very, very cute card. I mean, I really love it. I love the colors. I really love like the gravel. I love how the different textures and different colors of the gravel are shown. I like the shading on the Pokemon, how it's like darker and lighter. It's not completely white, you know. It's got like a little bit of like a lighter light brown mixed in there, some grays and stuff like that, and it's just like very like it's very artistic, very very nicely illustrated, I would say. Oh man, there were a lot of errands to go off of. I think one of my favorite ones was definitely the one from Double Crisis. Maybe not my favorite, but one of my favorites. I really like the one from Darkness Ablaze. Yeah, this one by Naoya Kimura. I really, really like that one a lot. I really liked the one from Triumphant by Kagemaru Himeno. I really, really like the one from Rising Rivals by Takao Uno. I really like the one from Crystal Guardians by Ai Kusube. And then I really, really love this one by Mitsuhiro Rita from EX Ruby and Sapphire. And the thing is with this Pokemon like Aaron, it has a lot of cards actually, surprisingly. And it's been represented by some of the most popular illustrators in the Pokemon TCG, like Naoya Kimura, Tomokazu Fumiya, Miki Tanaka, Mitsuhiro Rita, um, trying to think of some other ones, Koki Saito, Kira Komiyama, um, Soso's pretty popular as well. And even like Midori Harada, who is kind of like an older artist who has a lot, like many cards from back in the day that they used to work on. Some more popular cards from like the older kind of sets, like for example the Sceptile Hollow from EX Ruby and Sapphire, which is quite a nice card. Let me see if I can find another pretty nice one that they did here. They've done a bunch of very nice cards. Um, a bunch of ones that people really like for example, the Milotic Delta Species card from EX Dragon Frontiers. Um, I mean, I don't really have to have a reason to justify myself, but I would say that Midori Hirata is a pretty popular artist in terms of like how many cards they've done relatively to like their popularity. Um, kind of underrated artist actually, but anyways, those were all the Aaron cards. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.